Imagine a world where young Americans leave their comfortable lives to live in remote villages, learn new languages, and work alongside communities to build a better future. This is not fiction. This is the reality of the Peace Corps, one of the most transformative initiatives in modern history. One speech, one idea, and a movement that changed the world. How did one night in 1960 inspire thousands of Americans to leave everything behind and serve in a foreign land? Stay with us as we uncover the story of the Peace Corps, John F. Kennedy's greatest legacy. To understand the Peace Corps, we need to go back to the 1960s, a time in John F. Kennedy's presidency that was full of global tension and hope. The Cold War was at its peak, and the world was divided between the superpowers. Yet in the midst of these tensions, a bold new initiative emerged. What if America could promote peace not through weapons, but through people? This idea took root in the mind of a young senator from Massachusetts, John F. Kennedy. Speech at the University of Michigan. On a cold October night in 1960, John F. Kennedy made an impromptu stop at the University of Michigan. Standing in front of thousands of students, he asked a simple but profound question. How many of you are willing to serve your country and fight for peace by living and working in a developing country? The audience applauded, and the moment became the spark that ignited the founding of the Peace Corps. Just a few months after his inauguration, JFK turned his vision into reality. On March 1, 1961, he signed Executive Order 10,924, officially establishing the Peace Corps. Its mission was clear: promote world peace and friendship by sending American volunteers to work on projects in education, health, agriculture, and community development. Three main goals. 1. Help countries in need, provide technical assistance and skills. 2. Promoting cultural understanding, build bridges between America and the world. 3. Bringing experiences home, giving volunteers a new global perspective. The first group of Peace Corps volunteers arrived in Ghana and Tanzania in 1961. They were young, idealistic, and ready to make a difference. But the reality was far from easy. They faced language barriers, cultural differences, and challenging living conditions. Yet their determination and passion helped them overcome these obstacles. Interview with a former volunteer. I remember arriving in Ghana and thinking, what have I gotten myself into? But over time, I realized that I was learning as much from the community as they were learning from me. It was a life-changing experience. Since 1961, over 240,000 Americans have served in more than 140 countries. Their work has touched millions of lives, from building schools and clinics to teaching English and improving agricultural practices. True story success. In a small village in Peru, a Peace Corps volunteer helped introduce a new irrigation system that doubled crop yields. In the Philippines, another volunteer trained local teachers, improving education for thousands of children. These stories are just a glimpse of the Peace Corps' global impact. Despite its successes, the Peace Corps has faced criticism. Some argue that it reflects American idealism rather than real solutions for global poverty. Others question its effectiveness in addressing systemic issues. Expert analysis. While the Peace Corps has done remarkable work, true development requires sustainable local solutions rather than temporary foreign aid. The challenge is ensuring long-term impact. The Peace Corps hasn't been without its challenges. From budget cuts to safety concerns, the program has faced many obstacles. But through it all, the spirit of service has remained strong. 60 years later, the Peace Corps continues to inspire new generations. Its volunteers have gone on to become leaders, diplomats, and change-makers. Future of Peace Corps. Today, the Peace Corps continues to adapt to a changing world. With a focus on sustainability and innovation, the program is preparing a new generation of volunteers to tackle global challenges like climate change, health crises, and inequality. Interviews with current Peace Corps volunteers. The world is different now, but the mission remains the same: to serve, to learn, and to create lasting friendships. The Peace Corps is more than just a program. It's a testament to the power of service and the belief that one person can make a difference. As JFK once said, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. The Peace Corps embodies this spirit, and its legacy will continue to inspire generations to come. John F. Kennedy's dream was never just about sending Americans abroad. It was about shaping a world built on mutual respect and cooperation. And that dream is still alive today. What do you think? Has the Peace Corps fulfilled its mission? If you're inspired by the story of the Peace Corps, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends. Let's spread the message of service and hope. And if you've ever been a Peace Corps volunteer or know someone who has, share your story in the comments below. Together, we can keep the spirit of the Peace Corps alive.